Hi, my name is Brandy, and we are going to show you, me and my husband, who is the owner of Huga Athletics and Fitness, are going to show you how to do squats without hurting your back or your knees. So we'll start with air squats, and then after that, we'll add a little weight to get things moving a bit more.
Okay, so the points of performance for a squat in this setup starts with shoulder width stance. Okay, her toes are going to be slightly pointed out. Her hips are going to descend back and down. Okay. Again, you want the hips to try to go lower than the knee to fulfill that full range of motion. So hips back and down. You're going to try to keep the weight in the heels and to maintain a nice straight back or a safe lumbar curve. Okay. So you don't want the back to round at all.
None of that.
Yeah, no extension with the back. You want it to stay nice and straight, or again, maintain that safe lumbar curve. Okay. You want to look up at the corner of the room. That can really help keep your chest up. Oftentimes I'll tell people to, hey, bring the chest up, keep the chest up. Okay. Heels are down, all the weight is in the heels. And you want to keep those knees in line with your toes. Okay, so you don't want them to go too far forward over your feet. So go ahead and go sideways. You don't want the knees to go too far forward. You want them to stay nice and flat over those feet. Go ahead and face the camera. And the same thing, you don't want the knees to go too far forward, you don't want them to track too far out or too far in, okay? Yeah, so go ahead and squat and keep the knees over your feet. Yeah, they're completely in line with the toes. And again, the full squat is the hip below the knee, and then you're going to extend both the knee and the hip, full extension at the top. Good.
Alright, if you want to add a little extra resistance, you can add some weight. We'll start off by adding a little weight with some dumbbells.
Okay, so you want to keep the dumbbells, if you're going to try to do a back squat, over your shoulder. That's going to keep it over your center of balance of your hip. And the same points of performance for the air squat apply. Hips back and down, weight in the heels. The knees are tracking over the feet. She's keeping her chest up to maintain that safe lumbar curve.
You can also do them like this. This is how I like to do it. It engages your biceps a little bit more.
Yeah, so that's the front squat. And what that does is it activates the shoulders and again the biceps. It also activates the abdominals that you use to keep your form good instead of just the large back muscles when you do a back squat.
If you're extra lucky like me to have a husband with a full gym in their garage, you also might have a weighted bar.
So go ahead and just face toward the wall. Yeah. And it's okay that we're not going to be able to see your feet. You just want to get the shoulders, okay? So the barbell is going to be over the head. It's usually pulled from the rack. You can see it's going to rest on her traps here, okay? The same points of performance apply. Hips back and down. Good. She's going to try to keep the weight in her heels. And again, with the barbell, you can add a lot more intensity via more reps or more weight. Nice, good.
All right, and that is how to do a couple of squats without hurting your back or your knees.